Good day. Before we begin, I want to ask you something very important. Every day, you wake up, work hard, and earn income to support the people you love. Your income pays for food, housing, education, healthcare, bills, and future plans. But here is a question many people avoid asking themselves. What happens to all of this if tomorrow your income suddenly stops? Not because you chose to stop, but because life became unpredictable. An illness, an accident, or something unexpected. Financial wellness is not only about earning money, it is about protecting the life you are building today. Let me share some realities that many people do not realize. 1 in 3 people will experience a critical illness in their lifetime. Medical inflation increases about 8 to 12% every year, which means healthcare costs double approximately every 7 to 9 years. Many families become financially unstable, not because of poor spending habits, but because of unexpected medical events. Studies show that a large percentage of families who face serious illnesses end up using their entire savings, borrowing from relatives, taking loans, selling assets. This creates financial stress during the most emotionally difficult time. Medical expenses are only one side of the problem. The bigger risk is loss of income. When someone becomes seriously ill, 2 things happen at the same time. Expenses increase, income decreases or stops. Bills do not stop. Children still go to school. Daily needs continue. This is where many families struggle financially. Let me introduce a concept called human life value. This is the financial value of your life based on the income you will generate for your family in the future. Your life has emotional value, but it also has economic value. Let us calculate a simple example. Let us assume monthly income, 60,000 pesos. Annual income, 60,000 times 12 equals 720,000 pesos. Now imagine you plan to work for the next 25 years. 720,000 times 25 years. Your projected economic value becomes 18 million pesos. This means your family is expecting 18 million pesos worth of financial support from you in the future. Now let me ask an important question. If something happens to you tomorrow, how much of that 18 million is protected today? For many families, the answer is 0. That is the financial gap most people never calculate. Let's visualize this. Expected family support from you, 18 million pesos. Savings available today, maybe 300,000 pesos. Emergency fund coverage, 3 months. Protection coverage, minimal or none. This creates a massive financial gap. Without planning, families are forced to sell their home, stop children's education, depend on relatives, carry financial burdens for years. This is why financial protection planning exists. To achieve financial stability, every individual needs 3 key pillars. Emergency fund, 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This covers short-term income disruptions. Health protection, coverage for serious medical conditions. This prevents medical bills from destroying savings. Life protection, income replacement for your family if something happens to you. This protects your human life value. My role as a financial advisor is not simply to offer products. My role is to help individuals and families identify financial risks, calculate their economic value, protect their income, secure their family's future. Financial planning is not one size fits all. Every individual has different responsibilities, goals, and priorities. That is why we create personalized protection strategies. Let me share a short story. A few years ago, I met a client who was a hardworking father. He loved his family deeply. He worked long hours to support his wife and 2 children. When we first met, he told me, "I want to plan for my family, but maybe next year when I have more time." Unfortunately, life does not always wait for the perfect time. A year later, he experienced a serious health condition that required major treatment. Medical expenses greatly increased. His ability to work was affected, and suddenly the financial pressure on the family became overwhelming. His wife once told me something I will never forget. She said, "I wish we had started planning earlier. It would have made everything easier." That experience reminded me of something important. Financial planning is not about fear. It is about protecting the people we love before life becomes uncertain. The good news is this. With proper financial planning, we can create protection strategies that help protect income, cover medical risks, secure family financial stability, preserve future dreams. But the key is starting early, because protection becomes more difficult and expensive when we delay. What I usually do for my clients is a financial wellness review. In this session, we will calculate your human life value, identify your financial risk exposure, determine how much protection is appropriate for you, create a strategy tailored to your goals. This consultation is purely educational and designed to help you understand your financial position. Before we end, I would like to ask one last question. Most people know someone who is important to them. Maybe a family member, a close friend, a colleague, a business partner, someone who also works hard to support their family, someone who may benefit from understanding their financial wellness and protection needs. If 3 people come to mind right now you believe deserve this kind of financial awareness, I would be happy to extend the same consultation to them as well, because financial education should not be limited. It should reach the people we care about. Your income builds your family's life. Your health protects your ability to earn. Your financial plan protects your family's future. Financial wellness is not about predicting the future. It is about being prepared for whatever life brings. Thank you very much for your time today.